We are still waiting for our first win in the Championship, and at the moment we are just above the drop zone. But today we have two games. We are facing Preston North End, and then we face our local rivals Oxford. Two teams out of three that are actually below us so far. So hopefully we will pick up our first win in today's episode. It's the Tim Sherwood Challenge. Let's kick it off.
Second to none.
So yeah, this is what the table looks like after 4 games. We have drawn 2 and lost 2, none won yet. Scored 2, conceded 4, minus 2 goal difference and 2 points, which isn't too bad, you know. I'm not too disappointed with a couple of draws last episode. We did manage to hold Aston Villa. We'll see how we do today. Before we get into the games though, I played 5 off screen. Let's have a look at the goals. In the EFL Cup first round, it didn't get off to a good start. We drew Leyton Orient at home and we went behind with 35 minutes played. Jay Simpson with a goal. We did equalise on the stroke of half time. Nathan Delfonso scoring the goal, Thompson with the assist, and it was 1-1 going into the break. No goals in the second half meant it went to extra time, and in the 96th minute we got the goal from a free kick. It was Rafa Branco with a goal, and it sent us through to round 2 of the EFL Cup. We then faced a very tough game at the Riverside Stadium against relegated Middlesbrough, and they took the lead in the 34th minute, and it was Jordan Rhodes with a header at the far post giving Middlesbrough the lead. But we scored an equaliser in the 51st minute. A deflected free kick by Anton Rogers found its way into the goal, and it drew us level. 72 minutes on the clock, and unfortunately Middlesbrough scored a winner. Beg Gimson with the ball, and then Josabad headed it into the path of Tonyo, who scored, and it ended Middlesbrough 2, Swindon 1, but we fought well. Next we hosted Cardiff City, another very tough game. We could have had a goal in the 24th minute, but Jordan Stewart's shot was saved by Declan Rudd. We held the Bluebirds for over 80 minutes, but they did get a goal after that. It was Richards with a cross, and it was a goal by Peter Whittingham, and it ended Swindon 0, Cardiff 1. It was a goalless draw away against Leeds, a good point, not a great deal of highlights in the game. Best chance probably went Leeds' way as a Willock shot was just wide, but other than that, a very dull game. Next up, we hosted Queen's Park Rangers in the second round of the EFL Cup, and after a goalless first time, Jeremy O'Hara fired home a minute after the restart. Queen's Park Rangers knocked us out of this competition in round 3 last season, and here we went 2-0 up. Delfonso, 52 minutes in, made it 2-0. And with 84 minutes played, it was a terrible pass by El Kayati, and then Ormond at will to Mellis. Hilton playing it through for Delfonso, and Delfonso scoring a second of the game, and it ended Swindon 3, Queen's Park Rangers 0, a fantastic win in the EFL Cup. So we do have 2 wins in that competition, but as I said, in the Championship, we've yet to get our first win, so we'll see if we can get that today. We are doing well in the EFL Cup. We've got Watford in the next round, who are up in the Premier League. So as far as transfers goes, no new signings yet, but you know, there has been a bit of activity. So you know about McGeehan and Warren, I mentioned them last episode. Both of them have gone to Oxford and we missed out. 2 more players have been looked at. Jordan Willis is a centre back, and he plays for Coventry, and we made an offer for him, but he turned down the contract, citing reasons that he didn't really want to be a backup player. He wanted to be a first team player, so he didn't come our way. And also Connor Ripley, who is a goalkeeper for Middlesbrough, who's had a couple of loan spells at Motherwell and Oldham in the past couple of seasons. We made an offer for him as well, and he also declined, saying that the wage wasn't big enough. So there has been some activity, but sadly those players haven't come our way. Now, past few games we have gone back to our 3 at the back formations, and you know, we've got a draw against Leeds, and we defeated QPR, so it must be working quite well. We're going to stick with it today. Now, we're not going to play Abika today. He's had a long run without scoring. He's only scored 1 goal so far, and in his last 5 games, he's rated 6.54. So we're going to move Delfonso to that poacher role. We're going to start Jermaine Hilton today. We have some injuries. Connor Thomas is a big casualty at the moment. He broke his ankle. He's going to be up for another couple of months. Luke Norris is still out, but he should be back in a couple of weeks or so. And James Broth is out with a sprained ankle. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Neil Bishop has also been injured. He's close to a return, so hopefully we'll see him against Oxford. He stubbed his toe. That kept him out for about a week. A stubbed toe. So we're not going to make any changes from that win against Queen's Park Rangers. This team is going to stay as it is with Will Henry in goal. The back three of Mayer, who's playing as a centre back, not a right back, because he can't play wing back, literally like at all. He's completely ineffective. He's joined in the back three by Philip Anderson and Richard Wood. Ormond and Thompson will be wing backs. O'Hara and Anton Rogers in midfield. And then it will be Jordan Stewart behind Hilton and Delfonso. Who have they got? Let's have a look at their team. They've got Lindegaard in goal. Marnik Vermael. I recognise that name. I think I signed it for Charlton in like FM 2015, one of my first series on the channel. I'm not going to say pick up where you left off. Whenever I say that, they always end up doing badly. I am going to say go out there and give these fans their money's worth. And we'll just have a bit of faith. Try and get some positive reactions from the team talk. That's good. We'll start the match. And let's see if we can come out of this with our first 3 points of the season. We've got a throw in here. And it's Jamie O'Hara on the ball. He finds Stewart. Anton Rogers passing back to Anderson. And he's got it back here, heads it forward. Now Vela to Wallace. And here is Gallagher and Wood. Well, he needs to get rid of that. And then Henry hoofs it up pitch. Nathan Delfonso passes to the wing back Thompson. And now Stewart. It's been dispossessed. And now Mayer. What have you done? And Henry forces the save. Well, he made the save. Shouldn't really have had to make a save because Mayer should have dealt with that, and he didn't. We've dropped into the relegation zone because Oxford are drawing against Leeds. So far, again, we have lots of possession at the moment. Preston, though, have had more shots, and they have a corner here. And it's, Clark had an open goal there. Tom Clark scores. We're 1-0 down with 27 minutes played. We may be having more possession, but Preston have had 12 shots so far. I mean, I don't know where Will Henry's going there. He's completely off his line. I mean, Clark was 3 yards out and had an open goal. But Henry, that is like criminal goalkeeping there. You can't do that. We're going to go to counter-attacking because Preston are having a lot of shots at the moment. Not a lot of the ball, though. So we're going to go to counter-attacking. Just play a bit more structured as well. We're going to go in at half-time trailing 1-0, which I'm not too happy about. I was hoping to win this game. Show me something else in the second half. Hilton, not done a great deal today. Defending's been bad. What can we do with our instructions here? Right, we're going to clear the ball to the flanks and exploit them as well. Just push a little bit higher up. I want to get stuck in. We'll do something like that for now. Jamie O'Hara, though. Anton Rogers. Hilton to Delfonso. He's got Thompson to his right. Finds Stewart, though. He's got options. Hilton, Delfonso. You've got to score. He does. 47 minutes played. And it's 1-1. Nathan Delfonso with his 4th for the season. Is he going to do as well as he did last season, where he was the 3rd in the League One top scorers, and he's got 30 goals in all competitions, and he's got 4 so far. We've kept Preston at bay so far in the second half. They've only had 13, so since kickoff they've had 1 shot, and we're doing a lot better. We're about halfway through the half. There is an option to make changes. We are going to make one now. Jordan Stewart's going to come off. I'm going to bring on Jacob Mellis. I'll play him as an advanced playmaker on support. I need to keep it on Anderson. Anderson's getting a bit wary out there. He's our centre-back on cover. He's doing okay, actually. Ormond was not done too good. Hilton has had a bit of a quiet game. So, you know, we need to think about changes for the rest of the game. But at the moment, we're doing quite well. I'm going to put the mentality back to standard. We are going to take off Anderson. And we'll bring on Branco. We won't make our last change just yet, though, because we've had a lot of injuries recently, so I don't really want to do anything silly. Last 10 minutes of the game here, there could be a winner for either team. It's actually, we've had more of the ball, but in terms of chances, it's been quite level. But it is Preston here. Branco clears it, and now it's Nathan Delfonso, and we could be on the attack here. Delfonso doesn't get to Thompson, and now Djukovic to Johnson. Pringle to Cunningham. Wood heads that away. Now Mellis finds Jermaine Hilton, and this could be a good attack here. O'Hara to Mellis. Mellis with a shot, and it's a goal. 3 minutes left, and it is 2-1, and this could be our first win of the season in the league. So the replay then, great counter-attack. O'Hara, a great ball to Mellis. Mellis with the shot. I mean, that really should have bounced off the back of Rogers, but I will take it. And it's 2-1. Okay, so we're going to make our last change. 2 minutes left. Hilton's going to come off. I'm just going to go very defensive. We'll put O'Hara back there. And we'll bring on Murray. And yeah, we are defensive. We're on defensive. So we will hopefully see this out with 3 points. 30 seconds left, but we do have the ball. Let's just waste time here. Keep the ball. We could get a third goal, actually. Jamie O'Hara to Mellis. Rogers. O'Hara to Murray. We're keeping the ball here. There's 10 seconds left. And we still have possession, so this, as far as I'm concerned, is a win. Well, Delfonso with a shot hits the side netting. That is full time. Swindon 2, Preston 1, and we have our first win in the league this season. Yeah, we've done well to come back and win that. We came from behind, so I'm happy with that. We did well. Wood had a decent performance. Anderson was alright. O'Hara got the assist, or one of the assists. The other one was by Hilton. Delfonso got a goal. Rogers got a goal. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It's our first win. And that rockets us to 15th place. 1 win, 2 draws, 2 defeats now. And yeah, that keeps Preston on the bottom of the table. Because Oxford are next. Now, they've gone up to 16th, so they must have won their game as well. They did. They beat Leeds 2-1. So, you know, they've got their win as well. I think that's both of our first wins now. A420 Derby. Yeah, I remember that's what it's called now. So, a lot of talk about Ishmael Miller at the moment. There always seems to be that one. The key player is always the one that people worry about on the social feeds. So, apparently that's who we're going to watch out for is Ishmael Miller. But, you know, they've got plenty of players that could cause problems. So, yeah, there you can see you've got two of the back three there are below 90% conditioning. So, they can't really play again. Rogers also is kind of tired. So, we're going to bring on... Well, Neil Bishop's back. So, we'll bring him back in after his stub toe. We'll take off O'Hara for Murray. We'll bring on Senl's White for Woods. We'll keep Thompson in there, but move him to centre back. We'll play Yadam at right wing back. I'm going to bring Branko in, actually. We'll play him as ball player stopper. But this is actually our last game for overall week, because we've faced Ipswich on September the 9th, and it's currently August 29th. So that's, well, over a week without actually playing a game. So I feel like we can do a strong team here and not worry too much about tiredness. So this is the team we're going to go with. The bench, I will bring Rogers back onto the bench. He's got 85%, but he'll be okay. And we'll send that team out. You know, they're in good form. I made some changes because of fitness. But we'll see if we can get a good result. Ishmael Miller, he's a left wing. I was going to say he's not even playing, but he is. And then they've got Holmes Dennis at left back, a player that we had on loan for the second half of last season. And Oxford then loaned him this season. So, yeah, that's who they've got there. Apparently with the underdogs, I don't agree with that. Show everyone what you can do, guys. Start the match. And let's beat our rivals. We had a draw and a defeat against them last season. They beat us 3-0 at County Ground. That was a low point. But yeah, hopefully we can get a win against them because, yeah, we haven't done that so far. Yadam is on the ball now and passes to Sean Murray. Here is Stewart. Hilton to Ormond Otwell. That's a great ball. And it's with Stewart. And with 5 minutes played, we've got an early goal. Jordan Stewart with his first goal of the season. And it's a good start for the game. Jermaine Hilton with a great ball of Ormond Otwell. And then the cross was good. And it ended up with Stewart. And Moore could only parry the ball into the net. 1-0. That's the start that we needed. A nice early goal. Get another one. And, you know, we've got a good foothold in the game. That's actually the first goal we've scored against Oxford, because our draw was 0-0. So, that's the first time we scored against Oxford United. But they have a long throw here. It's headed clear by Senl's White, but Nelson, with possession again, goes for the shot, and it's well wide. Miller on the ball here for Oxford, and now Holmes Dennis, a former player of ours. Clark Salter with a clearance, but Murray, the danger's back again. Hilton with a cross. Delfonso, the Stewart hits the post. That should have been 2-0. Well, half-time is upon us. We've been by far the better team. Keep it up in the second half. And, well, it'll be 2 wins in a row, which would be fantastic. And that would put us, well, maybe in the top half of the table. Where are we at the moment? 13th as it stands. So, mid-table in the championship is good stuff. And, yeah, we are outplaying Oxford at the moment, who, well, they've yet to hit the target. And we maybe could have had another goal in this game. Hilton, he's got a damaged foot. Injuries are going to be a problem at the moment. We're having a lot of them. We'll bring on Jonathan Abika, and we'll just make that one change there. Nelson with another long throw, and it's with Motta. Again, why is Henry out? He doesn't need to do that, especially if he doesn't think he's going to get the ball. Their first shot on target, it was an open goal again, and it's 1-1. I mean, Will Henry was nowhere near that, and, I mean, who are you? Ormond Otwell. I mean, well, I don't know why he didn't clear it there. I mean, look at this. It could have cleared this easily. Just hoof it. It could have gone anywhere except the goal. And, well, Motta just said, thank you very much. If you're not going to have that, I am. And I'm annoyed now because we should be winning this game. And we've let Oxford back in. Now it is Murray to Abika. And they've one possession back. We're now giving it away. And now it's Murray to Stewart. Abika. He's giving it away again there. Now, Thompson. I want the lead again, because if we don't win this now, I'm going to be annoyed because we shouldn't be losing. Well, we should be winning. We shouldn't even be having a draw here. Delfonso, the cross. Abika with a goal. That's what I want to see from Abika. His second goal of the season. And back in the lead again. Now, don't do anything silly. But if Henry keeps this up, even Morges will be playing in goal. Even though he's probably worse statistically than Henry. We need a good goalkeeper because Henry is not doing it for me at the moment. I'm going to put it back to standard. There's half an hour left in the game. We're playing really well. It's just a shame that we've conceded a goal. Because Henry was ridiculous. And Ormond-Otwell really, I don't know what he was thinking either. But Abika here. Oh, it's Delfonso with the rebound. 3-1. It must be game over now. There's no way they'll come back from this. Abika's shot was saved. And then it was Delfonso with the rebound. I mean, well, Moore spilled that then. He probably should have held onto it. But he spilled the ball. And then Delfonso followed up. That's 3-1. Bishop's getting a bit tired out there. We will take him off. We'll bring on Anton Rodgers. Last 10 minutes of the game. We're 3-1 up. Oxford don't look like they're going to score again here. Only a couple of minutes left. Going to take off Stewart. We'll just bring on O'Hara for a few minutes. Last few seconds of the game. It's going to be 2 wins in a row, which I'm very happy with. I thought this was going to be a very difficult division. It is, but we've won two games in a row, and that has actually put us into the top half. That's a good result away against Oxford as well. I'm happy with that, just for the bragging rights over our rivals. And that has put us into the top half of the table. Lots of teams still have games in hand, but with 6 games played, we've gone from 0-2-2 to 2-2-2. 2 wins in a row, and I'm very happy with that. And it's put our goal difference into the positive as well. So I really can't complain. This has gone really well today. Hilton's injury though. He's going to be out for 3 weeks with his foot injury. So that's 2 strikers that we're missing now. And yeah, it's getting a bit silly. So we do have Watford in the EFL Cup. I won't do that live. We did all the EFL Cup games live last time around. Didn't really need to. I don't see us winning that. So we'll leave that. We have Queen's Park Rangers again in the Championship. And then after that, we will face Barnsley. It'll probably be around that time we do our next game. I will just go through to the end of the transfer window and see if there's any more signings. I'd really like him to sign a goalkeeper. Great, another injury. Andy Yardim's got a bruised head. He'll be out for a week or so. So that's another casualty. That's all we need. Okay. I said we wanted a goalkeeper. He's going to loan Luke McGee again. That's happened. That's actually gone through. So the goalkeeper that signed from Spurs on loan for the second half of last season is back. He did play 17 games for us last season. He conceded 20 goals. He had 3 clean sheets. He made some mistakes. So, well, hopefully he'll improve the second time round. But we'll have to see. At least he's addressed the goalkeeper thing. Because I don't really want to play with Henry anymore. That was a couple of games which we won. But he made some very silly mistakes in that. He comes out when he doesn't need to. And, oh, what's this? An offer for Connor Townsend. That's all been accepted as well. Was it a free transfer? £215,000 from Scunthorpe. It is a left back. So, another thing he's done well here. He's addressed the left back issue. Brophy's injured, but he should be back. Him and Ormond-Otwell are okay, but Townsend will come straight in. So, another good one there. He's done well. So far, deadline day has been quite good, actually. He's got a good new goalkeeper. And he's got a new left back. So, good job, Tim. You're doing well so far. And you haven't sold anyone either. Okay, the transfer window is done and dusted. So, yeah, that's gone quite well, I think. We've done well with our signings so far this season. And our league form's looking good. We're in 11th place. So, all in all, I think that was a very successful episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like down below. Leave in the comments. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe. And I'll join you next episode. It'll be around the Queen's Park Rangers area in terms of what game I'll play. It might be Barnsley or Fulham, one of those. But it'll be towards the end of September, game time. Thank you for watching though. I will see you in the next one. See you then. Goodbye.